Session 841, Deleted Portion. Now let us look briefly at Ruber's Old Man. Raw noted, here that refers to an article in the National Enquirer that has intrigued Jane considerably. It was printed in the issue for March 6, 1979. Miracle of 80-year-old marathon runner. I think she's using it as quite an effective inspiration for herself. They said he was indeed near death. He had severe heart disease. His circulatory system was affected, and he had breathing difficulties. He was 78. To that point, he had believed that his thoughts had no effect upon his body. He believed he could not get well. Then his own inner resources came to his assistance. He decided to tread his body for the first time in his life, and to tread his mind. Almost overnight, relatively speaking, his heart regenerated, and 2 years later, he ran the 26-mile marathon. There is the other side of the picture. For his new thoughts physically regenerated the body, or allowed it to regenerate itself. Overnight, almost, he managed to completely change his picture of himself, and all of the physical evidence that before had confirmed his condition vanished. The social weight of other people's beliefs about him and his impending death dissolved. Ruber is using that information well, and you have been excellent in your response and encouragement, and that, of course, is no coincidence. Your thoughts about him to some extent also changed, and telepathically he becomes aware of that alteration. The old man could have healed himself, no matter what the physical difficulty had been. The old man changed probabilities, you see, moving into another, and your thought patterns deal with probabilities all the time, at one level, as your cells, Ram noted, spilled. They said, do at another. So perhaps that will help you see more clearly the connections between health and illness, and the directions that your thoughts take. All probabilities exist first in the imagination.